One time when I was a kid, I thought I found out like the ultimate life hack. My dad had told me that if you have half of a dollar bill, then it's still a dollar. And I was like, hold up. So like if I rip it in half, you're saying I have $2? And so I ripped up like $80. Turns out it's 51% of the cash that you need. And even that is like, what is money, really? Anyway, a couple weeks ago, I promised that I was going to do a review on the Greenlight app once my kids started to use it more. Because the first few months that we used it, like, it was awesome. Well, here's that review. And honestly, the longer term benefits of it are even better than I expected. Let me tell you why. First up, birthday money. So for the kids' birthdays, their grandparents often want to send them money. And this happened when I was a kid too. I remember I would get checks, right? And I was always like, what am I going to do with these? But then you get cash and you'd be like, well, that's out the door real fast. 7,000 crayons? I need that right now. Having the Greenlight cards that my kids have, I can actually put all of that money on here for them. And then they're able to use these debit cards for families and track their own spending. And I can also see what they're spending too. So today, for instance, my two older ones wanted a snack at the gas station. And so what I did was, since I didn't have cash, is I put $10 each on their cards. And then they were able to go in and know exactly how much they could spend. Did my son try to buy 18 bags of chips? He did. But was he successful? He was not. Side note, one of the coolest features is being able to customize your cards. Check that out. Goosey, obviously, least favorite. But we got Millie and Kitty. Come on now. Second best benefit I've noticed is them being able to understand what saving money actually means. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, saving money literally meant like, I'm putting pennies in a jar. Does that count? The Greenlight app, there's multiple different tools for kids to be able to learn how to actually save money and being able to label and identify the goals that they're trying to reach. And quite honestly, being able to share those goals with their parents, because then I'm able to help teach them how to actually reach that goal with the assistance of the Greenlight app. Having the app that has all of the tools that I actually need to be able to teach them that makes that job really easy. Next, chores. Yeah, I said chores. So you can set up actual reward systems within the app for when your kids do things. So basically, when your kid accomplishes chores, you can actually pay them immediately. And side note, it allows you to be able to track that. So that way, when you hit the end of the month and your kid is like, you never paid me for all this stuff. And you can be like, yes, I did. And she'll be like, no, you didn't. And I'll be like, yes, I did. See the app? Ooh, I got into that one. Sorry. And finally, one of the tools that I'm starting to explore, but my kids aren't quite there yet to be able to grasp it, is the learning to invest features, which actually allow kids to understand how investing money works. Don't worry, parents have to actually be the ones to approve everything. But the app gives you the tools and a springboard to be able to actually have conversations with them about what that means. Because if I'm being honest, no one ever had a conversation with me about investing until never. No one ever had a conversation. For a significant portion of my life, I actually thought it meant invest. Someone would be like, are you good at investing? And I'd be like, I don't know, but I look decent in a vest. And in all seriousness, really my only kind of complaint about the entire process so far of the Greenlight app has been, it was actually a little bit tricky to upload the photos. Strict copyright rules. Lawyers were the worst. And don't be fooled when you actually do upload the photo that you want. For instance, when I uploaded these and it approved them, it showed up as kind of grainy within the preview itself. And I was like, oh no, these cards aren't going to look very good. Don't freak out about that, because when they actually do come, this is like extremely high resolution. So don't be fooled by the preview that it shows. All right, that's it for now. I'll probably have more later, but I honestly cannot recommend this app enough. So Greenlight, keep rocking. And if you also want to check out what they're doing and learn more about it, I'll put the you know what in the you know where. All right, I need to go buy a vest because suddenly I remember how good I look in vests. This is not a store. I'm not at a store.